Hello everyone, my name is Morgan, and today we are going to be going through everything that I do on a typical Sunday evening to get ready for the week ahead. I spent all day yesterday and most of the day today with my family. I was actually driving with my dad earlier this morning so I can get ready to take my driver's test, and that took most of the day. So right now we are going to be doing a lot of just the chores that I have to get done. I have to tidy my room, make my bed, get some work done, just so that I can be ready tomorrow morning first thing to kind of hit the ground running for the whole week. Recently, I've been trying to implement more habits into my life just to kind of make things easier and to just be as productive as I can, because I'm really finding that the small changes can help me a lot, just in general, with productivity and work and just everything. Mental health as well. So today I'm going to be showing you everything that I've been trying to implement. I would love to say every Sunday, but mostly just as much as I can. So with that being said, we're going to start doing some chores. The first thing I'm going to do is take care of my bedroom. It's kind of a mess. I made a video recently about how I kind of clean my entire room more in depth, so if you want to watch that, go check it out. But what we're going to do right now is put my bed sheets back on my bed. I washed my sheets this morning. I do try to do that on the weekends. So I have my clean sheets back here. The light is so orange right now, I'm sorry. Something I hate about regular bedding is when you turn, the sheets like get wrapped up under you and then you're stuck in this like burrito of blankets. So these are really good for that and I totally recommend them. This isn't sponsored obviously, I just really like Betty's bedding. Okay, my bed is all made. I do have a blanket that sits over here. It's like white with flowers on it, but it is still in the wash, so I'm just going to put that on when it gets out. Now I'm going to clean my whole desk, and I know this looks horrible. I literally had it cleaned less than 2 days ago, but now it's a disaster again, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a before and after of this, also over there. Both desks are clean, and I'm feeling much better about that. Okay, now it's time to get some work done that I would have normally done yesterday or the day before. I have some orders that I need to ship. I have about 10 necklaces that I have to make that need to go out tomorrow. Usually while I do this, I watch YouTube or listen to music or watch a movie or podcast or just anything really. But I'm going to make these, and then I think one of my family members is bringing dinner home for the family, so I will probably take a break to spend some more time with them. But in the meantime, we're going to get these done. Hello everyone. I just had some dinner with my family. My aunt brought it over and I love spending time with her, so I'm really happy that we got to do that. It is currently 8:54 and I'm going to finish doing some more of these, and after I do that I'm going to journal, brush my teeth, wash my face, and start winding down for bed. I figured since we are doing a little Sunday night routine / reset video, I would talk about some of the things that I've been implementing into my routine specifically that have helped me just become more organized and prepare for the week better and to just use my time wiser. Because being online schooled, it can be super easy to waste a lot of your time, which I talk about a lot in my video about online school. But keeping myself busy, not just busy, but productive and actually doing things that are going to benefit me instead of just lying around and wasting my time, is something that I've been working on recently. So something that I've been really trying to focus on recently is waking up early. At first my body actually, I think, physically refused it. I'm so not a morning person, but I can't keep using that as an excuse to not wake up early and get things done. And even though I do have so much time on my hands, waking up earlier I think is super beneficial because it kind of sets me in motion, whereas before I would let myself sleep in and kind of just go throughout the day instead of forcing myself to do things. Something that I've been trying to do every single night, and which is actually the next thing that I'm going to be doing, is journaling, as well as also planning things out for me to do during the day. Every single day I at least try to write in my planner, because that in itself is the simplest form I find of journaling. It's not really journaling, but excuse me, it does just really help keep me on track, and it just is a constant reminder of the things that I need to do. And I've made it a habit. Hey, whoa. I've made it a habit to go back and look at it in the mornings and at night. It serves as a really good review for my day, as well as just planning what I need to do. The one that I use is just a small little book, and it's honestly such a simple little layout. I find personally that the simple ones are easier to navigate and they're less overwhelming. So if you struggle to find things to write, or just this in general, you're new to this or you want to start doing it, I think the smaller ones are a really good place to start. This literally is just a blank outline. And I love it because it gives you the freedom also to write the things that you want to write. Also, I use Notion online sometimes. It's free. That can be super good also if you don't want to actually buy a planner or you don't like to write physically. And also just focusing on the small changes I think are super helpful. I know there have been lots of times where... Please don't be doing anything stupid. Anyways, like I was saying, Tinkerbell, no! There have been times where I've been in a rut, and I find that it's really helpful when you're coming out of a rut to just really focus on the small things that you do throughout your day. And you honestly do have to... Tinkerbell, no! You honestly do have to celebrate the small wins. And if you're starting from a place where you are in more of a rut, then that is going to help you build the confidence to work up to bigger things. I hope that made sense. I do plan on making a morning routine and also a regular night routine really soon. So if you want to see that, please stay tuned. Here's the necklace. Now I'm going to finish the rest of the orders off camera. There's only a few left, and then we are going to go start journaling. My cat is completely losing her mind. I'm sorry if you hear her bouncing around. I have my journals, I have my tea. This is the time at night where I usually just like to be quiet, reflect on my day. I find that it helps me just process everything better, and this looks different depending on the day and what has happened during the day and how I'm feeling when I go to do this. Typically every single day I do write in the planner that I just talked about because this is simple, this is easy, and it doesn't take very long at all. Another one that I typically do daily if it's not super late and I'm not really tired is this one. This one is just more of an in-depth reflection of how I'm feeling. I kind of just got the prompts off of Pinterest. They're super easy to find. Come here. Anyways, the key points that I typically like to focus on and just what I tend to write in it every time are 5 things that I'm grateful for, 3 things I'm letting go of. I do a little highlight of my day, which is just, I like to pick my favorite part of the day and write about that. 3 things I did to practice self-care, manifestations, and affirmations. I find that these are quick little bullet points that I can, excuse me. Stop. Ow. Oh my gosh. Please stop. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Anyways, I find that these are kind of quick enough. They're just little bullet points. And this honestly does help me reflect so much just on a day-to-day basis. Typically it takes around 10 to 15 minutes, and I do really recommend this if you're just getting started. You kind of just have to play around with it and see what works for you. The last journal that I like to do is just a brain dump journal. This is my biggest processing type of thing. These ones are more lighthearted, just easy stuff. This is like all of the nitty-gritty details. I write down all my concerns, all my worries, everything I'm happy about. Pretty much everything goes in here. Anytime I have a big emotion, I put it in here mostly. I get a lot of questions about how I do this. So my biggest advice is to just pretend like you're gossiping. It doesn't have to be perfect. And when I first started doing this, I was 100% the type of person that was so concerned with spelling, just making sure I sounded right. And I was kind of judging myself, and I wouldn't let myself write what I was actually feeling if it didn't sound good, or I kind of felt like there was eyes on me, even though I know I'm going to be the only one reading this. It definitely gets a lot easier as you go. It's good to just play around with this, find what works for you. So I'm going to start out writing in my planner. I'm not going to do this tonight because I don't really feel like I have to, but I am going to do these 2. So let's go do that. Sarah, if you're watching this right now, you are snoozing, girl. Bye. Okay, now that we're done journaling, I feel decompressed and it is time to go brush our teeth. Okay, so I just filled up my water bottle, my face is washed, my teeth are brushed, and now we're going to do some really light skincare. Then we're gonna read and head to bed. My lips have been so dry and my skin's been so dry. I'm gonna put some Aquaphor on. I'm so sick of winter. I actually can feel my body craving and screaming and crying for summer and vitamin D. Like, I want to open my window and feel warm air. It's actually, I hate it. I'm running out of Aquaphor because I'm using it 24/7. I want to shoot to get 8 hours of sleep every night. I don't always hit the goal. However, I have been trying to work on that recently. Up until now, pretty much my whole entire life, going to sleep on time has always been like an actual genuine struggle. But recently it hasn't been so bad, but it takes a lot of just effort to be able to be consistent with doing it the way that I want to do it. Recently I've been trying to read before I go to sleep instead of being on my phone. Obviously I know this is what you should be doing in order to go to bed earlier, and just winding down before bed also is something that I'm working on instead of, because well, I kind of underestimated that for a really long time. That was not enough. What am I doing? What was I talking about? I'm so tired. Oh yeah, actually winding down before I sleep, so instead of just plopping in my bed after this and scrolling on my phone until I get too tired to keep my eyes open, I have been trying to read and actually do things at least an hour before I want to fall asleep that will kind of get me ready for bed. So that's been helping. Right now I'm watching Ratatouille. If you know me in real life, you will know that I always have something playing in my room, whether the sound is on or not, because if I'm doing something that I can't really be listening to the movie for, I still just like to have it playing in the background. I love Disney movies. Okay, now for at least 15-ish minutes, I'm going to read some of this book. I'm not very far into it and it's pretty good so far, but I've been trying to read a little bit at least every day. Sometimes I do it in the mornings, most often I do it in the morning, but I didn't do that this morning, so I'm going to do that right now. It is 11:13 right now. Hopefully I'll go to bed at around 11:45-ish, and then I'll probably wake up anywhere from 6:30 to 8, so we'll just see what happens tomorrow. But with that being said, that is everything that I do typically on a Sunday just to set myself up for a good week. I feel prepared for Monday and I'm ready to start doing what I need to do to be productive when I wake up tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you when I see you.